Welcome back to Sunrise Daily. Well, you want to go ahead and respond to what the Senator had said?
Yeah, Chumali, let me respond to what he has said, especially as it has to do with the fact that it was the governor that instigated what happened in the House of Assembly. It must be stressed that it is the governor of the state who is the chief security officer of that state. And before the 19th, the governor had intelligence as to what the other party, the former members, were planning, which intelligence he relayed to the commissioner of police then. And when what happened when they actually went to that place with thugs and decided to molest the staff and send staff away. The governor, being a pragmatic one, had to go to the House of Assembly premises to find out for himself what was happening.
With youths?
No, the issue of youth was a spontaneous reaction.
But they knew he was
yes, because before then, there was tension created by the APC and the 5 former members. So it was a spontaneous reaction by the youths. The youths were all around the premises when they saw what the 5 members did. The governor came on his own.
Not that the PDP mobilized.
No, it was not the PDP that mobilized. So the governor had nothing to do. He just went there because he is the chief security officer. He wanted to know what happened and to see what he can do to stop it possibly.
But
let me say this.
Did that have the capacity to fuel any crisis, in your view?
Sorry?
Did that have the capacity to fuel any crisis? Because Mr. Enang said that this is a grand plan, because when you lose elections in 2019, you have something to fall back to say that and get the people's sympathy to say no, it's because of the crisis that happened in the House of Assembly.
We are yet to go into elections in 2019. PDP is a predominant party in Akwa Ibom State, and we are winning our elections next year. I don't know where APC is in Akwa Ibom State. So I wanted to remind us that during the 4th Assembly, when the then Deputy Speaker was to be removed, Honorable Modoma, the then Governor, Senator Goswell Akpabio, had to go to the House of Assembly because of the problems that arose then, that same day. So it's not even the first time that a governor has gone to the House of Assembly.
But isn't the procedure to have a security council meeting and then inform the Commissioner of Police, then they will then proceed to that place? Because some think that going there that way, when there's youths there, definitely you're not going to have youths who will be sympathetic to the other party.
No, I have said the governor did not go with the youths. And this is something that just happened spontaneously, and the governor could not have sat down and announced someone the meeting as at that time to discuss what was happening in the House of Assembly when they were beating up people with guns.
Was it right for the governor to go there himself?
Very right for the governor to go. As a pragmatic person, somebody who is the chief security officer of the state, and something serious is happening in your domain, and you sit down in your office and say because there is no meeting, the governor was right to go and find out for himself what happened.
Did the aides to the governor beat up the legislator?
Sorry?
The aides to the governor. The police aides to the governor, did they beat up Honorable Ntwen?
They did not beat up.
Because that's one of the things that the senator
mentioned.
Aides
to the governor did not beat up anybody. What happened was that as we were approaching, the members fled. Some of them even scaled the fence because they knew they were not doing the right thing. Somebody had pronounced himself a speaker, purportedly elected by 5 members of a 26-member House of Assembly. My distinguished senator knows the provisions of the Constitution. For instance, Section 96 talks about the quorum for a house to sit, which is 1/3. And in a house of 26 members, you now have, the quorum is 9.
Well, wasn't that the fear that made the speaker stop the other members, that, as the senator said, from defecting? He said 6 other members were going to join the 5 already.
When we met, 21 members were present in plenary, and nobody defected. And the 21 members are still members of the House of Assembly, and are still loyal to their party.
They're not being intimidated to stay in the party.
I don't know, maybe they have been making some advances to some of the members, but the members know that the right thing to do is for them to remain in their party. So there is no indication whatsoever.
What will you do? Because he says that they will adopt legal means to resist any affront from you?
Yes, I wanted to come to that because when the distinguished senator was saying they will resist, we will now interpret that to mean that what happened on the 27th was a clear indication of the resistance that the APC wants to do in Akwa Ibom State. We see that as a calculated attempt, a well-rehearsed, well-researched attempt to foist anarchy in Akwa Ibom State, starting from the legislature, to give the impression that we have problems in Akwa Ibom, which is not so. That is not the way they should have resisted. We are a country of laws.
Okay.
We have the rule of law. And therefore, if you feel, for any reason, that your right has been infringed upon, what do? You don't go for self-help. You don't take the laws into your hands. Let them go to court. And luckily, like they've said, they're already in court.
But you declare the seats empty of the APC, their APC members of the House, and you declare their seats empty, vacant.
No, they are already in court. And they are saying that the decision that the Speaker took was not right. Luckily, you are in court, and your lawyer knows what to do. The Speaker could be cited for contempt.
But speaking about that, Nse Ntwen and Idon Twen, they're two different people, aren't they?
Yes, they are two different people.
Yeah, because I was trying to clarify. The person you said went to court first, I think that was Nse Ntwen. Who is the one that
No, it was Idon Twen.
It was Idon Twen.
Yeah,
because we asked him here. He said it wasn't him. That he had a separate case in court. So are you saying then that Nse Ntwen doesn't have any case in court?
No, they have told us they are in court. They have their cases in court. Those ones, I'm told, have not yet been determined. The position is this. Idon Twen went to court. He lost his seat because the court said he was no longer a member. But for the other 4 members, they lost their seats following the operation of the Constitution, sections 109, 1 paragraph G, and the order given to the Speaker by the Constitution in subsection 2, that once he's convinced and he has the evidence, he can declare those seats vacant. And what evidence can he have other than the party writing to him that these are now our members, they have defected to APC? That's enough evidence for him to act on the strength of section 109 sub 2.
So at the moment, what is the status of that matter where you say that the appeal is still in court right now?
The appeal is in court. It's in court of appeal.
So if the appeal, if there's judgment delivered, their seat can be restored?
No, I wanted to answer him. We are a very lawful assembly. The Speaker is a lawyer, is well exposed, and a good citizen. That was why when he had the other order, he had to execute. If there is any order from court that they should be reinstated, I can assure you that they will all be reinstated. That's why I'm saying there is no need taking laws into your hands. Don't go for self-help. Go back to court. Like if you feel very strongly that the Speaker has taken an action against you that is not lawful, you cite the Speaker for contempt.
But you know, many wonder, they just look, elections are almost here. Don't you think that declaring those seats vacant could have been avoidable? Because I mean, if PDP was so strong, as you say, they are, go to the elections, you'll always get those seats back. Was it necessary to declare those seats vacant?
The Speaker and all of us, we had sworn to defend the Constitution. I said it's a constitutional matter. It flows from the Constitution. Are we saying that the Speaker was wrong to implement the provisions of the Constitution?
Well, they also allege that the other 6 were going to defect on that particular...
I wish I had mentioned the names. They were going to defect. Have they defected? Yes, of the 6, so that we know.
You say you got
because I know that the
wind of it.
21 PDP members are solidly with the party, and nobody is thinking of defecting.
But this is politics. It's a game of interest. The 6, I mean, if they say they've got 6 people who were supposed to declare on that day, they said the PDP got wind of it, and so try to disrupt the whole process.
We had plenary even yesterday, or on the 27th, so if they did not declare that day, they can declare subsequently. Let's see what is going to happen.
So at the moment, what is the current situation now? Because if the governor is saying that the commissioner of police be changed, Senator Itanang also did say, well, the governor benefits from a lot of security cover. So if he's asking that the CP be removed, is that also going to affect those who are attached with him? So can he pick and choose? What happens?
The police has a leadership, and order flows from that leadership. And let me say, we had a new police commissioner then, Police Commissioner Bang, who was there on the 19th. And what we've heard is that he was given instructions to assist those persons to go into the chambers and sit. And when he was unable to do that, he had to be changed. They sent some other person. And the intelligence we have and what the current commissioner has done proves that he has sympathy for the APC. Maybe that is the resistance that they're telling us that they're going to use the security agents to resist. Because if you listen to the defense of the commissioner of police, he said factional speaker, factional 5 members. You cannot be a factional speaker when you are not even a member of the House of Assembly.
I believe he said
so you ought to have known that.
I believe he said that when he was talking about the resistance, he said they would use legal means and not having to use the security apparatus.
That's what I am saying equally, that please, let's use legal means. You see, you know how we got this democracy. It was hard-earned. And I think all of us, not even minding party lines, should do everything possible to nurture this nascent democracy to grow.
All right, then, that's how far we can go with Honorable Ime Okon, who is the Deputy House Leader and the Chairman, House Committee on Information for the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you very much.
We will be back in a moment. Stay with us.